Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Stormworks yet again, and we are going to be looking at 5 of the best planes in Stormworks. This is actually video number 2 of that, so if you guys haven't seen number 1, go ahead and check it out. But anyway, we got some cool planes today, let's go ahead and take a look at them. Alright guys, so plane number 1 is this Heinkel HE-219 Eagle Owl. Now this thing right here is something that I've messed around with quite a bit, and I actually really do like this vehicle. If you have a little look underneath the wings, it has some autocannons right there, it has some autocannons on this side too, and it just looks really cool. There is some XML editing on this thing, and it is apparently 1-to-1. So let's go ahead and jump inside and start the engines up and get this thing flying. Alright guys, so canopy closed, the button is right there for that, just in case you guys are actually following along. Battery power is right here. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the strobe lights. We have engine ignition on that side, we have magnetos on this side, which is kind of interesting. Alright, we might have to turn the fuel on first. Let's go ahead and do this, and this. Alright, those are some pumps. Alright, instrument lights, cockpit lights, heater, sure, we have release parking brake right there. And we are pretty much ready to go, I think. Is this not working out? Come on. Start the engines. Let's go. I think that might be working, but I'm not sure. Anyway, let's see if we can throttle up and go. Nope, that doesn't appear to be working. I don't think so, anyway. Is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, if we hold 4, I believe we start to move forwards. There we go. Excellent. And we can actually take off really quickly into the sky just like that. There we go. That's sick. That is really cool. So it is worth mentioning, I haven't played with this plane in quite a while, but we did get it flying, so that's pretty good. If you want to use the light autocannons underneath the wings, you press spacebar. Nice. And if you want to use the heavy ones underneath on the tummy, go ahead and press 1. I think. Wait, that's not working. Why isn't 1 doing anything? Oh, there we go. Pew, 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 pew. So that's like a tank cannon shooting at something. I don't know what you'd be trying to take out if you were using that, but yes, a pretty decent weapon indeed. I'd also like to say that this thing is incredibly detailed in terms of the way that it looks. There's lots of paint blocks going on the top of this thing. We've also got these aerial radar antenna thingamabobbies on the front, and it just looks really awesome. It really does. There is also a back seat. If we get out of our seat right here, we should be able to jump into that one. This might be dangerous, but hey ho, there you go. We should be able to turn on these monitors. Alright, I don't know I don't know what Telefunken Fug 220 Liechtenstein SN2 radar is, but yes, we have it. We've also got push to talk, so we've got some sort of radio. That's pretty cool. We do also appear to be ascending straight back down to Earth. So let's go ahead and get back in the pilot seat and, yeah, fly around a little bit more. I do think we should attempt to land this thing, so that is going to be the next thing that we do. But yeah, it is a pretty awesome aircraft, and what I need to do now is actually turn on this. There we go, landing gear is going to go down. We're actually going to attempt a landing with this thing. It's not something that we generally do in these testing videos, but it is something that I want to do this time. Also, is there a parachute anywhere located in here? Because that would be really nice. That would be really nice. Right, hide that. There we go. We should be able to land relatively nicely, I guess. Alright, here we go. Alright, that was horrible. That was a really bad landing. But we are down on the ground. So I guess we can say that that is somewhat of a success. We landed. And we survived. Very nice. Yeah, an excellent aircraft. You guys should definitely check it out. It was built by Benzene. And yeah, they make some pretty cool stuff.
You wanna fall in love. You get me spinning.
Alright guys, this next creation right here is something that I have used many times. And the landing gear appears to be having some issues, so let's go ahead and turn this to high. There we go. Bosh. Very nice. But this thing right here is the Fokker F.VIIb 3M Southern Cross. I could have said that very wrong, and in fact, I'm pretty sure I did. Anyway, this was built by Tellers, and they obviously build some very cool aircraft. This one being one of the cool ones that I've tested quite a few times. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get inside this thing, and we're going to fly it around. So jump in and enjoy the ride. Let's go. Okay, I've turned on all of the engines. Hopefully that is A-okay, I guess. Sure. Oh, wait, hang on. We need to do the other thing first, don't we? All of the fuel pumps are actually up here. So, just in case you don't realize that that's a thing, now you do. All right, here we go. Bam, bam, bam. There we go. Now all of our engines are started. Let's go ahead and get ourselves, hopefully, into the air. Maybe. All right, let's go. Ignition. No. How do I... Oh, we are moving now. We are actually moving. It is going to take off. Here we go. Yeah, nice. So yeah, it is like a 3-engined plane, which is awesome. I just think it looks sick. I do. I think it looks really good. Also, the details on the interior, the details on the engines themselves, it just looks awesome. We've also got quite a lot of instrument panels in here. We have the parking brake right there, which I did turn off. So, you know, that's not on anymore. We also actually have an autopilot in here. So let's see if that works. Let's go ahead and set that to there. Whack that into there. Altitude hold? I don't know, like 700? I guess? 700? Sure. Altitude hold on. Waypoint hold on. And there we go. Yeah, so we'll fly towards the actual waypoint. But yeah, you can actually get outside and walk around if you need to. Let's have a little look back here. We have a bunch of seating. If we go to the very back, I believe that's a toilet of sorts. Maybe that's all the way back here. Oh, this is crew rest. So you can actually sleep in there. There is a light, which is pretty cool. And that's where the crew rests. This right here, I believe, is the radio. Yes, it is. And that's like the crew room. All right, cool. And then right here is the lavatory. A very tiny pooper. There you go. How cool is that? Also, if you sat in one of these seats in the back, you can see out the window. It just looks cool. It really does. You can just look out the window. You can see the landing gear. You can see the engine. It's sick. It's really cool. I keep using the same words, but I mean, it's true. It is so true. Anyway, let's go ahead and drop our altitude down to like 150 instead. We're also going to go ahead and fly back towards this. So let's go ahead and shove that into there. And off we go. That's cool. I've said it again. Okay, so yeah, it has turned around. I don't know what our altitude is. It is slowly going down. I like the fact that that isn't like too dramatic. It is doing it kind of slowly. Which is lovely. It is very lovely. I also really like the exhausts for the front middle engine. It's sick. Look at that. It's just like underneath, comes back here and goes out there. I do think that's a bit of trickery. I think it actually comes out of that pipe and goes backwards, but still, that's really cool. I love it. Okie dokie, so I've decided that going in for a landing might actually be kind of a fun idea with this thing, so let's go ahead and do it. I think the past few times that I've actually tried this thing out, we've been in the Arctic, and I believe we've tried to land on icebergs. Whether that went well or whether that went horribly, I can't remember. But, you know, it's probably safe to assume that it didn't go very well at all. But anyway, we're going in again. We're throttling back. And we are landing. Here we go. Okay, that one was actually a pretty decent landing. Let's go ahead and slap on the parking brake. There we go. And we have indeed landed our Fokker. Very nice, guys. Good job. Door seems to be having some issues. I think this might have happened to me before. And I do believe that might be the only... Oh, no. Oh, whoa! I don't know what's going on there. I was going to say that might be the only way in. However, I do remember this. There is an escape hatch on the top. Just in case you get stuck. That is very lucky. But yeah, such an awesome aircraft. You guys should definitely check it out. And anything else by Tellers, you should definitely check out too. Anyway, let's move on to the next one.
Just wanna come out. I'm too afraid to be rejected.
Okay, this next aircraft is actually really good. It sort of seemingly came out of nowhere, I feel, when it came onto the workshop. There was sort of nothing really, I don't know, quite like it. It's very XML edited and kind of small, but it looks really good. So this is the F1A Hawker Mk1 by Rocken, I think. So yeah, let's go ahead and get inside and we'll try and take this thing off. There's a parking brake right there. There's a starter. Engine systems. Yeah, I mean, there's not very much inside this cockpit, to be totally honest with you guys. But let's go ahead and throttle up. And off we go. There we go, we're already in the sky. Excellent. So this is like a World War I sort of biplane thing. It does have weaponry on it. However, I do believe you need infinite ammunition to use this. Which I almost clicked. There we go. And I remember it being kind of deadly. Because if you look at it, there are rounds coming out of everywhere. We've got this gun out here, we've got this gun out here, but then it appears there are like 2 more guns hidden within there somewhere. I don't know where they are, but yeah, a very, very cool aircraft, very easy to fly around. You can also use mouse to actually aim this thing, and there is also a gyro as well, just in case you need that. But yeah, this thing is really, really cool. And actually kind of agile too, which is sick. But yeah, this is actually a very small aircraft, so there's not really too much you can actually see with it, but it shows the speed in kilometers an hour, it shows it in meters per second, we've got our fuel over here, our altitude, and our engine temperature if you need it. And yeah, just a very sort of simple aircraft in some ways, but kind of very, I don't know, not simple aircraft in many other ways. Let's go ahead and try and fly under this bridge. I don't know why I'm doing this, but yeah, gonna try and fly under a bridge. Or even 2 bridges. How crazy is that? Alright, here we go. First bridge, easy peasy, and second bridge, easy peasy too. Very, very cool aircraft though. You guys should definitely check it out. And yeah, check out the creator too, because why not? Oh, and I guess we've landed the rest of them, so let's go ahead and land this one as well. We're not going to be on a runway or anything, but let's just go ahead and land it over here somewhere. And hopefully that'll be fine. Here we go, we're throttling down. We're landing on a road, which is on a hill, unfortunately, but we have landed. And there we go, beautiful. Parking brake on, there we go. That's good. That was a good landing, considering. Okay, so for the next aircraft, I don't know whether it actually works anymore, but it is definitely one of the best aircraft in Stormworks ever. Purely based on the fact that it has been on the most popular tab forever. And I used it a couple of times when I started Stormworks, or maybe quite a bit after I started Stormworks, but yes, towards the beginning, and it is this right here. This is the Beriev Be-200ES amphibious aircraft. Now, it might work, it might not work, I'm not sure, but we're going to go ahead and jump in and see. As you guys can see, this door has automatically opened. It doesn't appear to be floating very well, but it isn't letting water in, so that's good. Let's go ahead and close the cargo door. And I guess let's get this thing going? I don't know. Anyway, open up the cockpit, here we go. Get inside, close this up. We have altitude hold over here. We also have unlock systems. Holy, alright, this is old. This is so old. Engine 1, Engine 2, or Engine 2 and Engine 1, sure. I'm not going to turn the APU on, I don't think we need it. Cockpit lights. Oh, they're running! They're actually running. Landing gear up. There we go. Let's try and get ourselves into the air. Alright, landing gear did seem to just break themselves, but don't worry about that. This creation is so old. It was released in 2018. That is madness! That is actually madness. Alright, does it take off anymore? Let's see. Oh, come on, you can definitely take off. I'm sure you can. Maybe, question mark? I don't know. Maybe it can, maybe it can't. Who knows? We're trying, though. That's all that matters. Come on. You can do it. Okay, so it might not be able to take off anymore. That might even be down to the new update. I'm not sure. But what we're going to do is increase wind. There you go. And then drop the wind all the way back down. And we are in the air. So it can fly. If we took off from the land, it would be able to take off. So I think that's okay. Yeah, nice. So we are in the air. It has 2 engines on the top mounted, which is awesome. Has the floaties on the wings. It is made of 1x1 blocks, which is amazing. I don't know whether there are any 1x2s. They might have updated it to have 1x2s. But yeah, that's sick. How cool is this thing? Yeah, I remember using it. I remember escaping a tsunami with it when tsunamis were like just created or just added to the game. Which is madness. That is actually madness. But yeah, this thing flies really, really well, considering the engines are mounted where they are. Having something fly like this well, with the engines mounted up there, is crazy. Alright, so let's see if the altitude hold still works. I don't know whether it will, but let's see. And we'll also give it a place to go to. So set that out there. Whack that in. There you go. Whack this in at like 500, I guess. There you go. And then autopilot on. There we go. Is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? Who knows? Alright, so far we appear to be like aiming down at the water, which isn't amazing. Yeah, not amazing. However, it has leveled itself out and is continuing to turn. Excellent. So yeah, the autopilot does actually still work on this thing, which is insane because this thing is so old. I believe it was updated in 2022, but that was like at the end of the year, so actually close to the start of this year. We have grids on the floor, so you can actually turn on the mag-alls. There you go. We have a reset door button, which is interesting. We've also got a passenger compartment at the back where you can sit down. And then we got some beds, a med bed, a normal bed, and then I believe this is a normal door. Yeah, a normal door on the back, which we don't want to use because we don't want to fall out. We've also got a toilet back here and some scuba gear for whatever reason. We also have a rear tow hook, just in case, I guess you needed that. But yeah, a very, very cool aircraft. This thing has been top of the workshop for a very long time. And yeah, it is awesome. I believe it has like 150,000 subscribers or something. That is insane. That is madness. Anyway, I think it's time to move on to the next one. Oh wait, we have to land it first, don't we? 1 second. Whoa! Landing incoming! Here we go. We're doing a landing. Splashdown! There we go. Aeroplane landed. Good job, everybody. Alright guys, this is the last aircraft of the day. This is the Saunders-Roe SR-45 Princess Seaplane. Now this thing right here is something that I really like, and I have used this thing multiple times. It's built by Midway, so yes. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump inside this thing and we will take off, hopefully. We have release connectors right here, I didn't realize. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get inside and we're gonna take off. You can get in by pressing this button right here, and a big old ramp folds down, and it is pretty awesome. There you go, look at that. Whoa, there we go, nice. You can just walk upstairs, and bam. Boarding ramp closes, door closes, there we go. So, we gotta get upstairs in order for this thing to take off. So we run back here, we go to the staircase, and we climb up the stairs, we then go forwards, and we go through here. Ignore the lighting that we currently have, that is just some flares that went off earlier. Don't worry about that. Anyway, I'm hoping this still works. Let's go ahead and do the control panels, all the lights, everything like that. External lights, anti-flood pumps, and heater, sure. Let's turn on all of the lights and heaters as well. get inside the pilot seat, and we need to make this thing work. Gear lights, let's not turn those on. We have collision lights, compressor, we have cutoffs. There we go, let's just go ahead and make those things turn on. Hopefully they will in a second. Hopefully. Oh, please. Please start. That's collective. I don't know whether they're gonna work. Please? This is like one of my favorite aircraft. It's crazy. I really like it. Okay, you don't need to turn on the cutoffs. Why would you turn on the cutoffs? I don't know. Anyway, we've gone ahead and turned it on, so it is moving without me doing anything. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's just floor it. Okay, right, that was a bad idea. I don't know why I turned the cutoffs on, but I did. And now we have demolished a forest. That is deforestation at its best, or at its worst. I don't know. But yeah, this is bad. We need to respawn. Alright guys, we have started the engines up, and we are actually ready to go. I'm just going to go ahead and throttle to full. There we go. We're going to raise the pontoons, just so they don't catch anything, and we're going to go for it. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go, we are in the sky. We have caused a massive oil leak, but don't worry about that. We will just fly away. Alright, took landing gear. There you go, awesome. And we are flying the Princess. This is honestly one of my favorite planes in this game, and they've done a really good job with it. They really have. It is sick. I believe I've flown this thing through like the flak zone and a bunch of other areas as well. And I've actually done multiple missions with it as well, just because it's so cool. It is actually really, really awesome. I would like to detach the landing gear if I could, but I don't know if I can. I don't think that's something that I've got the ability to do. But yeah, that is really, really cool. Anyway, let's go ahead and give ourselves an altitude to fly at, which is going to be 250. There you go, we're going to go ahead and select that. Altitude hold on. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and give ourselves a location to fly to, which is going to be out there. Bosh. There we go. Turn the autopilot on and off we go. Sick. That's crazy. Okay, so I guess whilst we're on our way to our destination, which we don't want to get to too quickly, so let's go ahead and, I mean, we're not at full collective. Let's go full collective, but we'll throttle back. There we go. Right, cool. So, yes, let's have a little look around. So it is a double-decker plane. We have some doors on the sides, which are actually on the second level, that may not work anymore, but this should open up like this side has. There you go. If we run backwards from there, we've got more seating and some tables and stuff. Go backwards from there. We've got this weird area right here, which I always thought was strange, but it has been there since this craft has been on the workshop. And then we've got a way to get out onto the roof. Do you want that? Probably not. Anyway, we have a sink crate there too. I don't think I've ever noticed that. Anyway, let's go downstairs and have a little look down here. We have a bar, we have a seating area. We have a sleeping quarters in there, 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 and in there we have some seats. Okay, cool. In here we have some more seats, and in the front we have a storage room. Very cool. We have actually flown all the way to our waypoint already, which kind of is annoying because we won't be able to get back upstairs. There's a toilet in here, a bunch more normal seating, another what seems like a bar or like a desk, I guess, and then we've got another toilet back here. We might be able to get upstairs, but my experience with this plane is that you will not be able to get back upstairs if you arrive at your waypoint and you start flying around in a circle. So there you go. But anyway, I do want to get back upstairs, so let's go into camera mode. Here we go, this is how you do it. Go to camera mode, you then press home, alright, and then you press home again, and you end up where you were. There you go, awesome. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and land this thing, so turn this off, let's go down and do a landing. Let's go. Here we go, so landing should be easy. I've left the doors open on the top, but don't worry about that too much. I'm sure it's fine. And yeah, we're going full throttle into the water. There you go. I'm throttling back already, that's good. Do the cutoffs. There we go, excellent. And one thing that I do want to do, which I don't think I've ever done actually, is I'm going to get out and I'm going to push that button. Alright, what does this button do? Release connectors. I don't even know. Oh no, that's for like if you're towing it, I see. I see how it is. So yeah, anyway, if you guys want to check this thing out on the workshop, then it will be linked down below. Just like everything else that we've checked out in this video, all of it will be linked below. But for now, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.